Now, as you can see, this is the interior of the Porsche 911. There is room in the back for small children, but generally small children there. Teenagers, probably about the sensible limit. If you've got a 6 foot tall son, he ain't going to be very happy sitting back there. We've got the sunroof, which is a nice thing to have, but also a pain, because on a 15-year-old car, it's a potential source of leaks. This is a nice thing that came with the 997s, the old fold-out cup holders, which are really well engineered, but also really annoying, because you put your coffee here, and then when you corner or brake, it slurps over the edge and splashes all down your PCM3 system, which is also really annoying. It's got a sat nav, but it doesn't do postcodes, it doesn't do 3D maps, and the voice sounds like Stephen Hawking's on steroids. But it works, you know. I managed to rig it so I can use my phone with it. That's a cable to something called a Dentium 300. It's a manual, 6-speed manual, which again, if it had been a later 997, maybe a PDK would have been better. But anything that's a 997.1, I would probably always prefer in a manual, although it maybe wouldn't matter so much if it was a turbo. These, if you're ever buying a 997 and it's an old one, you'll probably find these have got all the paint worn off. You can take it apart and refurbish them yourselves. Costs you about 50 quid, I think, to buy replacement buttons. Fairly easy job to do, and it just makes the interior look a lot fresher. I'll just quickly show you the outside. Go in the bag. And again, that's it. It's GT Silver with the turbo alloy wheels. I like four-wheel drive cars, and I like the wide body that you get with them on the 997 Carrera 4S. I think it looks better without the really fussy badging on the back, and I honestly think if anyone doesn't know what it is by looking at it, they probably don't actually need to know what it is by looking at it. And that's pretty much it. I've just done a few jobs on it. I've repaired the headlamp washers, which were leaking and causing me a few problems. I've done a few other little jobs on it. It's been nearly 2 years I'll have owned it now. Just replaced the bonnet struts because it kept falling on my head and nearly knocking me out. But I'm still really enjoying it. It's still a fantastic drive, and I still really appreciate James May's advice on getting myself on, because it's been great. And that's pretty much it. So for now and forever, goodbye.